Indiana Jones and the Great Circle leaves me feeling conflicted. You see, I love Indiana Jones. It's one of my favorite movie series. And so I wanted to love this game. It had everything going for it, great cast, great studio and developer behind it. But the more I played it, the more I felt like the bigger the game tried to feel in terms of its gameplay, the less I felt like Indiana Jones when I was playing it. I think it starts off great. You're learning the ropes of the gameplay. You get to see Troy Baker do one of the greatest Harrison Ford impressions ever, to the point where it goes really beyond an impression. He really feels like Indy. And you get swept up in the music and the setting, and all of that feels great. But over time, as I was playing, I started to realize I don't really feel like Indiana Jones. And I don't feel like I'm playing an Indiana Jones game. I have a whip that I never use. I actually forget that it's there. They give me lots of options to use guns and take other people's guns. I forgot for a long time that I had a revolver. I never used it because it feels like that's not how you're supposed to play the game. And the best way to play the game is to, frankly, be what I would say is as silly as possible, which makes this feel more like a comedy game than an adventure. Now, I know what you're going to say. Indiana Jones was funny. Remember all those funny scenes from Indiana Jones? Like when the guy wants to do a sword fight and Indiana Jones just shoots him. Very funny. Or when Indiana Jones disguises himself and goes through this funny dialogue, and that's funny. But those are funny moments in a grand adventure. And I would contrast that with what my moment-to-moment gameplay looked like in this game. You see, I found that the best way to move through large areas of the game was to stealthily take out enemies one by one. And the way to take out enemies one by one is to smash them over the head with a very large object. So I spent the vast majority of my time in this game going around one by one, picking up large objects like a wrench or a shovel or a pickaxe or something, charging up and smashing someone over the head, and then going to find another object and smashing someone over the head. And it got to the point where I'm literally just running around Nazi camps, grabbing wrenches, smashing heads, running around, grabbing a shovel, smashing heads. And at that point, that's funny and that's kind of fun, but it's not really Indiana Jones. You see, the presentation is great. It feels like Indiana Jones. The story, the stakes, back and forth, all of that is great. But the moment that I'm put back into gameplay and I'm forced to sit on a boat and travel on a river and go from location to location, taking out Nazis one by one with shovels and wrenches, I'm left wondering if my time would be better spent watching Indiana Jones rather than playing Indiana Jones.